ring does swing, left right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, Jake Paul, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 193 centimeters. And he'll be facing Lawrence Okolie, 196 centimeters tall with an 82.7-inch reach.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico. The sauce, Lawrence Okolie. This WBO World Champion Cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul.
Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European cruiserweight champion from London, England, a cruiserweight champion of the world, Lawrence "The Sauce" Okolie.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. And there's the bell to start round one. The right hook is scoring. Throws the jab but does not score. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
He misses with that straight left. Nice idea, and that hook lands. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first. Did you see that? Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great man, relax. So just keep coming in, mate.
We don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Just stick a few body shots in there. Just bear it up a little bit.
Come back into it. Now's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. Let's take that over.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You'd like to see more jabs. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Just the same. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've got.
Get to up here and we'll start tying it. Now, I don't want you to load up there.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around.
You know, ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just...
I need you to get back out there. I need you to...
The bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, why weren't they more cautious? And Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Get up, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning, you can see who's got it in hand, you can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
scores with the counter. When you're at a reach disadvantage, you want to get out of the middle of the ring and push your opponent against the ropes.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make them walk into a shot.
Missing with that jab. Final 10 seconds here. Unless we get some late drama, I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good round.
Get his boxing back together. Put him back on this one.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with the hook. Coley rocked and down he goes. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Coley in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Don't forget the job.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, just switch it up.
Good work out there. The job's working nice. Those ones.
Come on, you're getting back into this. You're betting this kid. Good.
On to the 5th we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Coley may go down here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back and go again.
He's got time. Good work. He's thinking. He's...
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that... Hold that thought! Why weren't they covering up? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And down goes Jake Paul. And this body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. Did you see that? And Jake Paul couldn't handle any more of it. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Right, that's beautiful. I said, it's not just stick like a few body shots in there.
Stepping around.
Here we go. It's round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They are not going to let this one go to the... Did you see that? This is what Okoli did not want to do. How is this fight still continuing?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Couldn't land that yet. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Jake Paul goes down. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Don't want to lose this fight here. Come on, we're going back into this.
You've got to take him up. You can take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's...
Basics. Just get your rhythm back and go again. I need to get back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Finish shots, keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And now going for the finish. And hold that thought! What Jake Paul just got dropped. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, very little.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. It's time now for our tale of the tape. Enzo the Big Mac Maccarinelli. He weighed in at 190 pounds even, stands 6'3" with a reach of 74.4 inches. And his opponent, Johnny Nelson. He's 6'2" tall with an 81.1-inch reach. Enzo the Big Mac Macronelli, an Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom. The entertainer, Johnny Nelson. He fights out of the Steel City, one of the most popular, charismatic, and successful fighters in British history. So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Macronelli. Fighting out of the blue corner from Sheffield, England, here is the longest reigning world cruiserweight champion of all time, Johnny the Entertainer Nelson.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And that hook scores. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. Nice counter shot. Still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I like that round. Good work. You're doing good. Gaps will appear. Good work at that.
You gotta get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. And you go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back.
Here we go for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? Good counter punch. Johnny Nelson just got hurt. Looks like trouble was averted. Punch, counter punch. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. There's a counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional, despite what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. Macronelli. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. Oh, what now for Johnny Nelson? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Macronelli might go down here. Macronelli in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going? Those counter punches have to hurt. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length. Well done with it. Macaronelli got caught. Enzo couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? Not good news for Macaronelli. And Enzo wilts down to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it. Let's talk about Macaronelli in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Relax. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can miss him. Great work. All right. Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round. Listen, don't worry about it. You've completely switched up. Get your mind back on the job.
Get the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
On to the fifth we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here. There's a counter shot. Talk about Macaronelli in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. In that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
Breathe. Just get your best.
keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't want to be you.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here is Lyndon King Arthur. He weighed in at 79 kilos, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189. Up against them, Jake Paul, the problem child, 6'1" tall with a reach of 76 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Lyndon King Arthur. Over half of his wins have come by way of knockout. Fights out of Manchester, United Kingdom. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, here is an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lyndon King Arthur. Fighting out of the blue corner
from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Perfect counter lands. Do you believe this? With fighters landing in these exchanges, judges can have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. Nobody home with that hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace. Get your muscle
doing the gap through the fair. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
And down goes Jake Paul. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice counter. Counter fire relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of this sport.
Which one of these athletes is going to be? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter. Let's get it started in round three. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Jake Paul couldn't handle any more of it. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not to ever hope. Remember the fight behind the Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
A perfect counter shot. Final puller right there. And we may see a stoppage here. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Let's him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in or anything.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
He's swinging up, but you're still landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Go back defense at the end of all of that. Do what you got to do. Good work.
Fight's not over yet.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Both men step back for just a moment. Stamina is off the charts. Missing with the hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Hiding out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. You'd like to see more jabs. No defense for that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
This is not just hockey. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice hook. Let's go with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switching off. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt there and win this round. Right, everything.
What do we expect to see here in round two? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! As as we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in time.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch with smart.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. The jab's working. Brains back, get your focus back, get that.
On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Right back into the fray.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
No defense for that hook. Do you believe what we are seeing? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this, because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Great round, relax. Good work. And put it back on him this round. And he just go back out there. Can't miss it. Great work, Step.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Missing with that right hook. offense all the time. This is a high-octane battle. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. It appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Look, and down goes Alexander Usyk. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back in.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
That jab is slick. Yeah, get your boxing back together. Listen, he's smart on the ground there. Just that hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. He was caused in this fight, and now you're letting back into it. And now, it's a tougher fight. And you're going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute,
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to go.
take away that confidence.
Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting. Slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip. You've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after them to make them scared of letting a shot go.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Don't worry about it.
Just stay focused.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It staggers back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
So close with that uppercut. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Someone tell these two that they can beat. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolute.
Here comes round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Misses with that uppercut. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Beautiful counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They blocked the hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I don't want to load up.
And we enter the 8th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Did you see that? Usyk! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Looking to land the hook. We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. How did they not go down? Did you see that? Usyk, the unified heavyweight champion, is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good match. John, get this boxing back together. That was a terrible 3 shots. Keep smart. You were thinking he was smart. But he's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. He was coasting this fight, and now he's laying back into it. Now, it's a tough... Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing... Go out, the first minute, stick on him with jab, and then focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
And there's the bell for round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Perfect counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And the big cat goes down. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Time for our tail of the tape. Introducing first, Johnny the Entertainer Nelson. He's 189 centimeters tall with a 206 centimeter reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. 80 kilos on the button, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. Introducing first, Johnny the Entertainer Nelson, the longest reigning cruiserweight world champion of all time. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Sheffield, England, here is the longest reigning world cruiserweight champion of all time, Johnny the Entertainer Nelson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
So here we go. Should be a good one. The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it low and hindsight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. Nigga let me keep it shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation, staying winning.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Nelson in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. we go for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Punch, counter punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. A little good back and forth between these two fighters. Beautiful counter punch. Right hook. Johnny Nelson just got hurt. Johnny Nelson just couldn't take anymore. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Let's talk about Nelson in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let him come surprise.
I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and get back out there and win the round. Come on, you're switching up.
So it can't forgive him. Great work.
There's the bell to start round three. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Can't score with that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Nelson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Shots in there, buried up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Say it again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I need us to focus on what we're doing. Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Look at that one shot or anything. Set him up and then take it.
And win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside. Counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? Then step back for just a moment. The jab not finding its target. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Nelson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
I'm happy. I like that one. Just stay focused.
Okay. Go ahead. Go to the next one. Yeah?
So just keep putting on the end of his jab. Getting the timing already. The right hand's good.
Your pots are back together. You need to go back out there and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
On to the 5th we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. Well done with that counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? about Nelson in that last round? At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Good work, mister.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get...
Let's do it.
You've completely switched up. Get your mind back on the job. Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let it become
better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful round.
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you take
that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
I need to go back out there and you will win this round.
Let's talk about Nelson in that last round. So it's... talk about Nelson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
That's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be cocky. I want you to go back out there.
Nice round. Good round. Right jab. Good round.
It's a good jab, and then start gathering your pace, get your momentum back, and win.
Beautiful. I said, start just doing what you're doing.
Win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers sell a cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I couldn't do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. The road's always been appealing, there was holes in my sneakers. There was holes in my sneakers. I had to go and get
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Jake Paul, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 193 centimeters. And he'll be facing Johnny the Entertainer Nelson. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall with an 81.1 inch reach. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico. The Entertainer, Johnny Nelson. He fights out of the Steel City, one of the most popular, charismatic, and successful fighters in British history. And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
from Cleveland, Ohio, in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul.
Fighting out of the blue corner, from Sheffield, England, here is the longest reigning world cruiserweight champion of all time, Johnny the Entertainer Nelson.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Bill.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my seat. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes.
Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Caution being thrown to the wind. How did he absorb that hook? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round. punch and just got countered. So much firepower here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Stay focused.
Don't let him back up and fight that round. Don't worry about that rest.
Don't get any more free shots. Keep smart.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
What we're doing, we get to up here and we start timing. The jab's working hard. Oh, 1, 2 straight round. No, we can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Start gathering your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence.
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take it.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win
to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
back together. You don't want to lose this one.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Just back out there and win the round. Get back behind.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him? They exchange punches. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. They exchange punches. Close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Get focused and get him under control.
That's it. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just need you to go back out there and let you run this round. Get your mind back.
Get the shots. Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change
Get
quickly.
your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You much
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. You smart.
Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Right there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab.
The jab's working nice. Those 1, 2.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You can be confident.
The fight. Great round.
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not at home, and still my. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not at home, and still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn.